You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.
What up, people? Welcome back. It's Cooling Out.
It's Kev.
And it's Rel. First of all, I just saw something in the top hand corner that just caught me off guard. Skype said avoid legal snags by something about their privacy policy. And I was like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm gonna have to look into that now.
Yeah.
What legal snags? What you talking about?
I would guess playing music. Or like having, I would guess. Because like even when other podcasts do it, they usually play it for like a couple seconds. I would guess that's what it means. Or like
I would hope so.
Intellectual property.
I would hope so. Look at that, Kev. Smart man.
I've been off.
I would guess intellectual property. How you been, man?
I've been good. Work has been crazy, so took a couple of days for self. Been good. Saw a play. Been on my tip play. Yeah. Saw a waitress. Doing different things.
We gotta talk about this. I know you ain't do that alone. So we go brush past, keep moving forward.
Aside from that, well rested. Chilling.
Yeah,
just
that fall life going.
Huh?
You wear turtleneck to the play? You getting your fall life going. Pumpkin spice lattes.
I'm just trying to stay out of trouble. Doing the best I can, but as you've seen, as we were recapping off air, trouble just keeps looking for me.
Honey.
How you been though?
I think it might be the circles we rolling.
I'm beginning to think you might be right.
It's just the circle.
I think you might be right.
I've been good, man. I just been same shit. Man. Honestly, I hate to say that, but just working nonstop. That's it, man. Still trying to like acclimate to the city. I think because I work so much, I really don't even have time to like really explore the city too much. So like still somewhat feels like a long vacation. Like it doesn't even really feel like I've like settled in yet, because like I haven't even really gotten a chance to see too many different neighborhoods. I walk from work, and then walk's like a 10-minute walk. Work is like a 10-minute walk for me. Like I just feel like I same route back and forth.
Yeah.
And I live essentially where most of the nightlife is. So it's like, all right, we'll walk 5 blocks and go out, and then walk 5 blocks back home. So it's like I haven't really got a chance to like get really to the city. But I mean, it's cool. Shit is stupid cheap compared to New York. Like, you know, like, so, like we used to like always buy like, just something like a stupid example. We used to always buy like the 40 packs of like the 40 pack of water, bottled water. Right. In New York, that would be like $7, and then like you got the bottle tax, all that shit. The bottles, you know the bottle tax. Get the 5-10 cent back if you go recycle it. That's all. So they thrown. And but yeah, down here it's just like $3 for that. Like for the whole thing. Yeah, everything is just like cheap, but at the same time it's like there's like a lack of culture and all the stuff that you get in New York. But I mean, it's been cool. It's just been an adjustment. But I can't complain. But it's been nice, except for today. It's raining like a mug, but it's been cool.
I hear you, man. That's what the fall's been. An adjustment.
Yeah.
In many ways.
The treadmill a lot. So I've been hitting the treadmill, you know, trying to run the stress off.
Yeah, I just ran the soles out my sneakers this morning. I'm hurting.
Did you run outside?
Yeah.
That man to run.
Nah, that global warming. It was like 60 degrees. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that pavement.
You risk your life running through the crown.
Nah, my knees will remind me soon enough.
You'll be looking like Kenny. What's his name? Kenny the Jet Smith. He keep fucking around. You're gonna be not need at 38. Keep running on that pavement. Speaking of, real quick though, did you see that this I don't know his name. I'm just gonna call him, but this guy from Kenya, ran a marathon in under 2 hours.
I saw the notification. I didn't look at it, but I was just like, whoa.
That's insane.
He's still with us?
But let me think about that episode. He's still with us. From Skip and Shannon. Remember when they were arguing like over a year ago? And Shannon was talking about how he like competes in the marathons. And Skip was like, you compete for fun. You're not competing to win. And then Skip was like, I placed high in all the runs and all the races I'm in. And he's like, and what? And what? And he was like, there's about 40 Kenyans on the plane home by the time you finish that race. And bro, I just woke up yesterday and I was like, yo, look, a Kenyan just fucking finished the marathon in under 2 hours. And I was like, Shannon be knowing what he talking about. Oh man, but let's jump into that.
Sorry, say that again?
Or we could do that.
My bad.
I said, nah, let's jump into the NFL.
Okay, our passion.
Yeah, where you want to start?
I mean, no better time than the present. As we speak, your team is whooping your home.
That ain't my team. That ain't my team, beloved. That ain't my team.
I like.
That ain't my team.
Have you come to grips with the fact that Cam Newton will never suit up again for the Carolina Panthers?
I think he might, just not this season. Okay. Just not this season. Because, like, they about to be – is that game over yet? Last time I checked, they were up by – it was like 34-18. And
they're up by 19 currently with 6 minutes left. This game is over.
Yeah, so the odds are very high they're going to win this game, which means they're going to be 4-0 without Cam Newton. When Cam played the first 2 games, he didn't score a single touchdown, passing, nor running, rushing, correction. And Kyle Allen, I mean, he's not like playing out of his mind, but also he's not taking away from the offense. Like he's letting the offense just come to him. Christian McCaffrey's looking like an MVP candidate. Like, it's insane, like how it's like night and day now.
Mm-hmm.
They about to be 4-2 and be tied with the Saints for the NFC South. So I don't want to mess with the chemistry and bring him back, you know. I just let him rest for the whole season. Just sit it out. He gonna make 16 mil, I think, or 18 mil this year. Just rest on the sideline. We got this.
I said it even before he was drunk and high at the same time. It's done.
He put out that
black and white.
Damn.
He said he had to
when
be.
It comes crashing. There comes. Somebody saw him at a donut shop like 2 days ago to put it on IG. He still had his walking boot on. So I don't know. I was like, because at first I think it's supposed to be like they were saying he's gonna be back like around week 6.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's still in the walking boot, going to get donuts, beloved. I mean, it's just not. It's the optics. It's the optics.
A vegan can eat donuts, right?
He's a vegan?
Yeah. I could have sworn he's vegan now.
He could be. Everybody vegan now. Athletes. No, I meant like a lot of athletes are like really going vegan.
No, just in general. No, you're right.
I just had those Tasia tricked me and made those Beyond Meat like ground beef. It wasn't half bad. I mean,
not good when you want to take a break.
It was good. It's just that she didn't tell me that she was making it, so it caught me off guard. I can obviously taste the difference. I was like, yo, what you put in this ground beef? Like, what you put in this? I thought she just seasoned it incorrectly. I was like, what you put in this? Been watching too many episodes of Snaps. But it was like pretty good though. I would say that I will eat the Beyond Meat again. You know,
it's good when you want to take a break.
Yeah,
I just don't ever see me fully. There's just too much good food out here, but breaks are good.
It's also too expensive.
Yeah, it costs to live. To eat out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those deranged cage chickens. Those ones are cheaper. I like those.
I mean,
ones.
You could get about 3 Big Macs for about $6.
But we don't know what that is. So that's a whole other story. We don't know what that is.
Oh my God.
We might have to just let that one go. But yeah, back to Cam. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be this season, but maybe next season if he comes. Because realistically, the Cam Newton that we think he still is a better player than Kyle Allen. So if he comes back,
sure
and he's like,
that? No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
I mean, I'm thinking about like 2015, 2016 Cam. Yeah. So like, if he can come back and like still be like at least 3/4 of what that was, like 75%, then he's still better than Kyle Allen. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I don't think they should bring him back this season unless, like, they bring him back. I mean, unless, like, Cam is, like, healthy again and then, like, Kyle Allen, like, loses 3 games in a row or something like that. But outside of that, you don't want – also, like, that might mess up his confidence because you don't want him feeling like he's on a hot seat either.
Yeah.
You want him to just feel like, yo, the rest of the season's yours. Go to work.
What was his injury again? Cam?
And Liz Frank, I think. Liz Frank fracture.
I'm saying he's likely to miss one more game and come back after the week 7 bye. Oh,
yeah, that makes sense, yeah. There's a fracture in the middle of his foot or something like that.
I'm seeing a couple of alerts. That was from CBS Sports.
Last year was his shoulder, and he had an off-season shoulder surgery. But even then, without his foot, I mean, but then again, they say, like, you have to be able to plant your foot to throw it. Them balls are wobbly. He was looking like Peyton Manning that last year. Them bagels that he was throwing, just terrible.
Yeah. I'm seeing reports that he might not even get his starting job back, even when he comes back.
That's how it be in the NFL.
Hey. He'll start again, though. I just don't think for your team. He'll start again.
First of all, it's not my team. Drop that shit in there. I mean, they cool and all. Nice little stockies, they cool, but that's not my team. They're dimes. That's my team. They ain't have a chance on Thursday.
Say that again?
They ain't have a chance on Thursday. I ain't gonna lie. Like when it was tied 14-14, the Giants and the Patriots on Thursday.
Yeah, I had that hope.
That's how I know we just delusional New York fans.
Yep.
I was like, yo, the defense looking good. Look at them.
Give me a smidge of hope.
31. It was 31-14. All right, well, this game's over.
I was there with you.
Yeah. What else is going on in the NFL that's notable, worth talking about? The Falcons are terrible, which is very surprising.
Yeah, they're saying they're not going to make any quick decisions on Dan Quinn.
They need to.
I always have that image of him trying to, his face when the Pats were coming back and him trying to look calm. That's what I just always remember from him. Him trying to hold it all together.
Yeah.
Things just ain't been the same since then.
No. But I guess it's the same thing with Carolina, too. Like, ever since they went to the Super Bowl, they lost. Everything's been downhill. The Falcons went to the Super Bowl. They lost. Everything's just been downhill. That must take a toll on the team because even like the Rams haven't been looking that good this season.
No, they got a big test today.
Yeah. Who they play today?
Why you do that to me?
Seattle?
Yep. No, they play the 49ers, the undefeated 49ers.
You don't like follow-up questions? Why you do that? They got a tough test today. I was like, I get two.
Well, somebody told me they had a tough test. No.
Well, that will be a tough test, though.
That'd be a good game.
Yeah, they better win, though.
Who?
The 49ers. Yeah,
49ers undefeated.
They haven't really been tested yet.
Look, I'm just giving you the facts.
Oh, they haven't really been tested yet. They embarrassed Baker, but that was about it.
There's at least 2 really good afternoon games, potentially.
Who?
Seahawks, Browns, and then Texans, Chiefs should be really good.
Texans, Chiefs will be good. Seahawks and Browns isn't going to be that good.
Because the Browns.
Yeah, that hype machine is dead.
I wish we knew when we sat behind them back in, when was that, March?
Yeah, back in L.A. I really thought, I'm not even going to lie, I thought that I was going to be watching all of the Browns games.
I did too.
Now I miss it.
I'll check
the box.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to check the box score, see what they looking like now, but Before I was like, I'm watching every single game they play.
Nah, they Jekyll and Hyde. When Roethlisberger went down, I thought for sure, okay, this is it. Nope.
Mm-hmm. Then you see they got reports that they are listening to trades for OBJ. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Got an alert 15 minutes ago that John Dorsey, who's the GM, said it was fake news, but there's truth to every rumor.
Oh yeah, they definitely done.
It's like
answered a couple calls.
Oh, of course. If someone calls and gives him an offer he can't refuse, Odell gone.
Would
I'm
you
sure
trade
Odell would mind. Would I? Nah, it's too soon. I think they just need time to work all that out. Like, you still got 2 star receivers. Like, that offense is loaded. They just need time to figure it out. Like,
I'm with you.
And, yeah, I wouldn't trade him. But, I mean, for Odell, I'm sure he wouldn't mind being traded. Depending on who he's going. Wait, let's do this. What's the least desirable NFL market?
Buffalo.
Oh yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, good point. You're right. I was gonna say Cleveland, but I forgot about that place up north. Yeah, Buffalo. I'll pray for them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm looking through and.
Nah, you're right. Buffalo, where NFL players go to die. Even though they look good this year, they're like 4-1.
Oh no, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to live there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go see Niagara Falls when it's frozen and cold.
Oh my God. Those fans are loyal.
What else is in?
I
think it's just Buffalo, honestly.
What about Tennessee?
Oh, no. Nashville?
Yeah. What about Jacksonville?
I don't know if that's like least. I mean, nah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, still like a pretty mid-market city in Florida, so you got no Texas, still got good weather. It ain't Miami, but still Florida with nice weather.
True.
Income tax.
Cincinnati.
That could be one. I don't never been, but that could be one.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest are at least good locales. What about Arizona?
Nah, Arizona's sweet.
It's what?
It's sweet. I've never been, but I mean, I would assume Arizona's nice. Okay. It's hot as hell out there. Quick flight to LA.
That's true. Not yet. So the Bills, yeah.
Anywhere that's close to LA, you Gucci. Like, remotely close to it. Oh, God bless those lucky souls.
Well, yeah, I agree. It's just too soon. They need a better offensive game plan. I mean, he's one of the best offensive players in the league, and he's not being utilized. It's just too soon to bail, like you said.
Yeah. But also, it's like, look good.
Yeah.
Like, they could just, he looks like a second-year quarterback. Like, they say, like, second-year quarterbacks always, like, go through a drought because, like, teams get tape on them and all that stuff. Like, that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
He looks like a second-year quarterback. Like, he's running out of the pocket, throwing interceptions all over the place. He looked bad.
He looked bad. Some games just look. I remember when he came out the gate, I'm like, whoa, this season. And he had that first, I think it was the Titans. It was bad.
So he was bragging, grabbing his crotch and shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking at his stats. 1,200 yards, 4 TDs, 8 interceptions already.
He looking like Jameis. I hate to say that. He looking like Jameis.
He's 31st in QBR.
Bro, that's insane. 4 TDs and
8 interceptions.
8. No, how many games they played? 6? 5? You only got 4 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
And he bound to throw one today.
Oh, easy. That's insane.
We're probably looking at 6 and 9 after this game.
past 2 games were Odell's 2 worst receiving games of his career.
That's just a shame. You can't have Eli upstage you. That's just crazy.
Yeah, and you know how Odell felt about Eli. He was like, "Yo, we can't get the ball down the field. We still can't get the ball down the field."
Oh man, I'm looking at his October stats, like you said. Oh no.
Terrible.
Oh no. Baker got to do better. He has 2 receptions and 6 targets.
I told you.
Oh man. It's the 13th.
It's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. They still like intrigue me enough to make me like want to watch the game though. Like I don't have to watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, all right, I'll load it up and like, bot and like check in every now and then. Like, all right, if it ain't looking good, close out and then go somehow still go back and check again.
Mm-hmm. You figure they turn it around. Like they got to. It's just so much offensive weapon. Yeah. But who knows? Sometimes it never clicks.
What else in the NFL? I think that's it in the NFL, honestly. The Patriots will still being the Patriots.
There's a little more hope now.
Cowboys,
I will say.
They ain't looking too good.
They ain't not.
I love it. But they got the Jets today, so.
I mean, yeah, you won't see it in the regular season. They're going to. Let me say, their schedule don't really pick up. We don't really have to check in with them till like next month. And their schedule kind of picks up because they face no one till then.
Nah, they played the Cowboys play the Jets this week. And
the Patriots. Patriots.
Oh, the Patriots gonna play a soul.
Oh, I love how the Cowboys been regressing. But.
They got that stimulus package. The Patriots did. They're not playing a soul.
Yeah, they got the. Oh yeah, they got a bye and then. Oh no, they don't have a bye yet. I forgot because they play Thursday. They don't play again until next Sunday. So they got like a mini bye. But yeah, they don't play a real team until the Browns, if you count the Browns. And that's in 2 weeks. If not them, then they have Baltimore the week after.
Do they go to the Browns?
No. Browns at them, but they go to Baltimore. And then they go to the Philly the week after their bye.
That's gonna be tough back to back.
Oh, their schedule picks up after the Jets week 7. They got the Browns. They got the Browns at Baltimore, at Philly, Dallas, at Texans, then KC. That's a good 6 week stretch.
Was that the end? But those last 3 they have are nothing.
No.
They play the Jets, the Dolphins.
No, they got the Bengals. Yeah, the Bills and Miami. So.
Well, the Bills should be a tough test, hopefully. The Bengals are trash, and Miami is trash.
At least they face some competition from late October till early December. So that's good. Have a better idea who they are.
Yeah. ain't no telling right now.
Can't really.
Yeah.
Because the one real one real defense they face, Brady looked horrible.
Mm-hmm. I mean, me and niggas looked horrible for a while. He looked flashy the entire game. He didn't really look that good.
That's true.
Well, then again, I will say he didn't have no one to throw to, though.
You hate to see it.
I saw someone out there, last name was Izzo. I said, I had never heard of you before in my life. And he threw to him like 5 times. I was like, all right, well, let's get desperate time to go for desperate measures because he get way too much shot on Thursday Night Football.
Izzo.
I don't know who that is.
Just praying for sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now I was just gonna switch to the Cowboys real quick. I was looking at their schedule. Just praying for the worst. That's all. They got the Jets today, though. They're at Jets. Next week, they got the Eagles.
I think Sam Darnold's playing today, though. That's my only hope.
Damn. See what it's come to. But, hey, if it gets it done, it gets it done.
We praying for Sam Darnold.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Who they have after the Eagles?
They got a bye, and then they come back early November. They're at Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got the Vikings, at Lions, at Patriots, the Bills, at Chicago, the Rams. Yeah, the Rams at Philly, and then Washington. So that's a good
7 of those last 8 weeks are tough games. Except for the Giants.
They got our quarterbacks, though. So our quarterback in there.
That's true. Well, then, except for the Redskins, really.
Yeah. You love
Detroit's good this year. They got. That shit is backloaded. Got some good games in the future.
A lot of enjoyment. I like to see that.
Let's switch to the real sport, though. We're gonna spend 26 minutes on this damn topic.
That's our passion. That's our passion. What is it? 6? Yeah, I guess by like week 8 we can look and check in the stand and see how things go. But yeah, like you said. All right.
So have you watched any preseason games?
Highlights.
Highlights only?
Highlights. I have been watching. Yeah, come on.
I'm
not watching.
I've been trying to. Nah, I watch like the first quarter because that's when like the stars are playing. So I just want to see like how they play together.
Then you lead. You lead wherever.
Huh?
Nah, you lead wherever.
Nothing really I mean, like the Rockets. Russ and James have been starting, but then like Russ will like sub out at like the 8-minute mark and let James have the whole rest of the first quarter. And then Westbrook has been playing like a lot of the second quarter without James. So I want to know how that's going to like really work out when they're like if they're in like tough close games. So you can't just like you can't straddle them both the whole season or really when the playoffs comes. They don't have to eventually be on the same court at the same time together.
Yeah,
so
like
that was interesting. Yeah, so like that was interesting, but I mean like it worked for them so far. It's also preseason, but I thought that was interesting. And then you put Zion here.
Yeah, I keep.
What about him?
Something I forgot. It's just what I've been seeing in these highlights.
Yeah.
He went I think like 12 for 13 and against some team, but it was like a lot of dunks and layups. It looked good, but what he did to Rudy Gobert, that's what really got my attention.
What did he do to Rudy?
He torched Rudy. He torched him. And Rudy's what, a 2-time defensive player of the year? And he
jammed on Rudy?
Nah, a lot of layups and putbacks, but
he just torched him though?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa. That's a 2-time defensive player of the year.
And you know Rudy was trying too.
Mm-hmm. So I thought that was impressive. It's promising.
Wow.
But it's preseason, but it's because all this hype. It's promising.
He's 6'6" though.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see, man.
He brawling. If he's in shape, because Rudy was bouncing off him, so if he's in shape.
Yeah. He's 19, I think. 19. And he's already like the second, he weighs the second most in the league, behind only Boban.
They got to confine him, man. He can't hit bourbon or it's over. He can't even have a cheat meal.
Go get him a couple of beignets and be over.
It's done.
He busting out his shorts.
Out the seams. You gotta get a private chef. You gotta get a private chef.
That shit sucks. I ain't gonna lie. If I was 19 and I had every single thing I ate at 19, that would suck.
That would suck.
But making $6-7 million a year don't hurt. Plus endorsements.
That'll probably put me in a shape, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, I don't want to go out drinking tonight. I'm gonna go hit the treadmill. I got generational wealth coming my way. I think
was
I'll pass
just
on
about
that.
to
Halal.
say that. I was just about to say.
I think I'll pass on the halal tonight, guys.
I was just about to say that. Generational wealth.
Yeah, but when you don't,
sneaker deal. Did
they never disclose it. Nah.
It's with Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan. They have a rule of never disclosing their sneaker deals.
Okay.
They're out there. But also, like, because Russell Westbrook, was it last year or the year before that? He had the highest Jordan deal ever, but they never said what it was.
Interesting.
I think the reason why they don't disclose is because Jordan Brand is a subsidiary of Nike.
Yeah.
And I doubt that they're matching whatever Nike's putting out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. So they probably don't disclose it because they probably, or maybe they do. Maybe just have they just give the little bit of assets that they do have a shit ton of money. They don't want to disclose it because they don't want to set precedent for the next athlete that comes by.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah, like you said, it's just the most lucrative total endorsement deal for a Jordan athlete to date. But yeah, for 10 years, 10-year extension.
Yeah. But I would assume Russell Westbrook probably is on that same wave as the Hardens of the world, somewhere in that 10-year 200 range, or 10-year 150 maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range, I would think.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
I was just thinking that.
That's a lot of money. These dudes, Russell Westbrook. Go ahead, sir.
Oh no, I was saying his former contract. They said paid him $5 million a year. So who knows what that is now? But yeah, like you said, he has $200 million from the NBA, and then endorsement deals, and then Jordan. Talk about generational.
Let's just assume let's say the Jordan deal is worth 200, right? 10 years, that's 20 mil a year.
Mm-hmm.
On top of isn't his contract 30, 35, 37 this year?
I believe so, but I'm on it.
Yeah, but something like that. So just from those two outlets alone, 57. No wonder he'd be on this why not dressing like a clown.
I wouldn't care either.
I think this is going on with Cam. He don't care.
Look, you can, at that point you can't afford to judge me.
You can't afford to judge me.
Oh my! After his oh wow.
But
by the end of his current deal, he's gonna have made $338 million. Wow.
Just basketball.
Just off basketball. And how old is he? 30? So he could potentially have one more contract. It's not going to be a mega, but he could add to his earnings. I remember when Kevin Garnett was the biggest one, and he was at $250 million. And now these are just getting blown out the water after that. The new CBA got signed and the cap went up.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk too much about the China situation because we already agreed off air that we don't really have, we're not as well versed in it as we should be to really give thoughtful.
Yeah, that's fine.
But no, one thing I did want to say about it that I saw that I thought was intriguing was that this could potentially affect the cap, and that the cap might decrease for the first time next season.
Yeah.
The cap might decrease for the first time in years next season because of this China situation. So we'll see.
We'll see, Daryl. Good job, buddy.
You think he keeps his job?
Yes. I think since he didn't do it initially, to do it retroactively now, it seems like you're taking under pressure a bit.
Yeah.
I think the optics would look wrong just because you waited and then did it. I think he does, though. I think he did come really close to being fired. I don't know why they didn't just do it. But he's also really one of the best he's arguably the best GM in the league.
Yep.
So it's he wouldn't be hurting for a job, but I'm sure, the NBA is not happy at all.
Not at all. He gonna pay for that some way though.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But anyway.
Yeah, any other preseason impressions?
The Mavs look good.
Yeah,
they look good.
they're very intriguing.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything this year though, just because I feel like Luka and KP are like too young to like actually like carry them into the playoffs, and like they don't really have like their bench isn't really like filled out. It's really just Luka and KP.
True. I am intrigued though.
I'm gonna watch them. I just don't see them making the playoffs. I see them like in like ninth.
I am intrigued because the last time KP played, his numbers were like pretty insane. So it depends how he rebounds from his injury, though. Because if he's the same player, and then Luka takes a step, I'm very intrigued about how far they can go.
Yeah, he looks good, but
he looks good.
It's also like neither one of them are really in their prime yet. I think once they get to their prime, that's when you're gonna really see they're young. Like KD's still only 24, I think.
Wow,
he's young.
Wow,
they have some time to like grow together.
That's insane.
Yeah. Who else did I look at? The Hornets are terrible.
Next.
I'm just
next.
Terrible.
Next.
Let's see.
Oh.
The Knicks. I watched one Knicks game. RJ Barrett looked decent. That we're not. I don't think we're gonna do anything this year. Marcus Morris bouncing balls on people's heads. That's all I saw. That was all last night. The Knicks gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough this year. All right, cool, man. Yeah, they're gonna be terrible. God
awful.
The Celtics look pretty decent, but it's crazy. Now that Kemba Walker left Charlotte, he doesn't look as good to me as he did when he was in Charlotte.
Does he look like the best player on the team right now?
Nah, Jason Tatum does.
Interesting.
Like, nah, not at all. But I could also be slightly biased. I'll throw it out there just because of the Team USA thing. I
was just gonna say they got a lot to atone for. They trash.
That wasn't a good look. Yeah, they have 4 players on that team. And y'all finished 7th?
Forget place. 7th. Good God.
Yeah. So, I think the Celtics, obviously, they're going to be decent just because the East is so weak. But that's also intriguing to me. It was like, who are the last 4 teams to get into the playoffs? At first, I was like, the Heat. At first, I was like, the Heat probably won't make it because I was assuming that the East would be more competitive than it is, but the Heat are definitely going to make the playoffs now.
You seen Jimmy Butler?
Going to practice at 3 a.m.?
He's setting the tone. 3 a.m. workouts. They working hard out here. They setting the tone.
Jimmy Butler's 30, 29?
28, 29.
32, he going to be done. That Tibbs mindset, how Tibbs be running into the ground?
I'm shocked he's still going.
32, he gonna be done for.
The way Tibbs was doing people,
and he seems to be carrying that same mindset all over the place.
Oh, it's infectious, apparently.
He gonna burn out. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, he's 30. This is his last match.
Yeah, this is his last run at it.
I'm scared for him.
Yeah, he gonna burn. He gonna run out quickly.
Noah came back, but he had to take a break. I saw Rose highlights recently. He looked good, but he had so many years where people were wondering if he was done.
He looked decent last season as well. He had a 50-point game and all that.
But there was a couple years in between where it's just like...
It was like 4 years, 4 seasons.
With that Tibbs effect.
And he also is coming off the bench now, so it's easy to come in the game. Not easy to come in the game and do that, but it's less pressure on him to like be the man,
Yeah. No, those days.
The bench.
Those days.
Yeah, days is over. On the bench, do you think? He still got a decent contract. Detroit get 2 years, $15 million.
That's good value in this day and age.
I'll be out there slaying for that.
Yeah.
He running all over the place. Slap the floor defense. 2 years, 15.
Of course. Anything to stay in the league.
Yeah.
You seen Ben Simmons?
Yeah, he hit his first 3.
They going straight to the finals.
They might.
He's shooting them straight to the finals.
They might, honestly. I mean, the toughest test is Milwaukee.
Giannis shooting 2, but I forgot about Middleton. I was looking at the highlights of the who they played, the Mavs. I forgot Middleton was out there. He got to take a step too.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more steps in him. This is the best he can be. Like, this is the best he can be. Last year was the best season he had in him, and he was a fringe all-star.
Shout to him because he got paid.
180.
Oh, the timing worked out well for him, and the leverage he had. Good for him.
Come on, that was like he can't. He's not any better than that. Like, and he'd be like a 19-point scorer. He is in his prime.
He's 28. He can't get better.
You want him to step at 28, Kev?
This day prime. A lot of players put up their best seasons in this stretch.
Kev.
What?
Right.
Well, I'm just saying.
Even if he does, if he averages 22, he's not better. Like, he's around that 19 to 21 range.
I'm trying to pull up his.
I can still see Giannis like beating the Celtics by himself again. But they also lost.
Who's the best?
They lost Brogdon.
Oh no! Yeah, that's why they can make the Eastern Conference Finals, but I just don't see them overcoming. He'd have to take a leap, Giannis.
Yeah.
To get past the Sixers, he would have to take like.
The Sixers are loaded this year, and they got Horford, and they loaded.
He would have to make like historic, like, okay, you are in a really like you're an all-timer leap to beat.
Yep.
Unless Middleton. Not. This don't look right. I must be looking at the wrong page. Oh no, per 100 possessions. Okay, because I'm like, I know he did not average 27 points last season. Those advanced stats will get you.
You said this don't look right. Ain't no way in hell.
I was baffled, beloved.
Hey, ain't no way in hell. He ain't never seen that. He'll never see that in his life.
In 77 games last season, he averaged 18.6 rebounds, 4 assists. I didn't even know he didn't average 20.
That's going to be his highlight. You see, after he averaged 19. See, that's the highlight of his life.
Keep Giannis in your prayers. It's done.
He leaving?
He losing. I know that. I don't know if he leaving, but he losing.
He'll make the playoffs, and then they'll get to the NBA Eastern Conference Finals this year. I think they'll get to the Eastern Conference. Play the 76ers. Depending on how the seeding works out.
Yeah, I gotta sit down for our NBA app and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when they come up against the Sixers, because only injury at this point. Because Ben Simmons shooting threes, and then Embiid might not even have to play.
You're gonna get a lot of rest on back-to-backs, just chilling.
I mean,
and you still got Horford, who is a quality starting center. Like, more than a starting center, quality starting center. And he can shoot threes.
And he defended Embiid the best.
Yeah, had him on lock.
I mean, as it stands, you could say Giannis is the best player, but then Embiid's not that far behind. And there's a discussion that Embiid's the best.
And don't let Embiid be healthy all season.
Oh, he didn't.
If Embiid's healthy all season,
it's those two, right? It's one of those two, the best player in the East.
Oh, easily.
Oh, no.
Who else? Kemba Walker?
All right, chill. Come on. That's on call for. That's on call for.
Nah, it's definitely those two. Yeah, everyone else is in the West.
Wow.
Oh, I guess Durant when he comes back.
No. We talk able-bodied.
Kyrie.
Come on now.
That's your boy.
Come on now.
That's your boy.
If Kyrie put up like 30 points next season, he still wouldn't.
Bruh, you remember when Kyrie first left and went to Boston, and I picked him in fantasy. I was like, he about to put up like 30 points a game.
Oh my gosh, I thought so too. What he at 22?
He was 22, and he was barely scratching that.
He wasn't even getting free throw attempts. It was very weird. How you got?
I'm not gonna lie. He might put up some numbers in Brooklyn though.
He had less points than when he was sharing the ball with Braun and Lowe.
Yes.
What an odd. You know what actually,
he is an odd.
You know what? Forget it. Who knows what he was going through? Forget it. It's not my place.
He said he wasn't happy.
It's not my place.
He's in Brooklyn now, though. That's your team.
Nah. I ain't going to see them till now. Let me not lie. I might find myself at least for one game.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm definitely when the rank come back.
Yeah. What you gonna do? Watch the Knicks play?
No. No.
You want to watch MSG for Walt Clyde Frazier?
There's really no reason to watch them.
There's no reason to watch them. I mean, like, I'm gonna watch highlights just because I want to like follow RJ Barrett, see how he turns out.
That's about it. I'm not watching whole games.
I'm not even gonna lie. When I was considering going to a game when they came down here, but then I was like, I might as well go fucking like that would be so boring. The Knicks versus the Hornets.
That was good. Like, oh my god.
I mean, tickets were like $7. That's why, but I still was like, nah. That's a waste of a Saturday.
Just save up until a real team comes in town.
Brian, them come. Tickets already looking like $300.
Damn, I haven't even looked at what Nets tickets are gonna cost this year. I gotta look.
It costs more than what they cost last year.
Oh, that's a fact. But I gotta get them in before the rent come.
That's a fact. You get to see Kyrie show out. Kyrie and DeAndre Jordan.
Didn't he get elbowed in his face?
Oh, yeah, his nose. He wearing a mask.
Him and Chris LeVert.
Chris LeVert.
Oh, my bad.
Chris LeVert. You think he wanted to ice LeVert brothers, Gerald?
That's disrespect. I feel bad. He was like their best player last year.
Chris LeVert.
That's a shame on me. I'm not even. Wow. I'm not proud.
R&B singer. Yo.
Proud.
Nah, he's back though.
He should take a lead. They should be good.
What's the other kid you like? The center. Who center you like?
Oh, Jared Allen.
Brooklyn? You love that kid. Yeah, you always you love that kid.
Good, but yeah, he wasn't worthy of the third pick of my draft. He was good, but we'll call that one a misstep. It was a misstep.
Yeah, you punched for that one. You was like, oh, Jared Allen. Then they got Jared Allen. They got DeAndre Jordan. So they're gonna be like pretty big on the inside. It's gonna be hard to score on them.
Jared Allen gonna need a jump shot. It's just he has a ceiling. You gonna have to
you got him and DeAndre.
Yeah.
Neither one of them can shoot.
Any highlights out west? I saw Steph wild out on it. Didn't he drop 40?
Did. I like what I saw. The Timberwolves. 25. He made it look easy.
Fantasy target.
He made it look easy. And D'Angelo Russell has been looking terrible this preseason.
Oh, how's the fit? I haven't watched any of them.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. Like, he looks like lost out there.
In the offense?
And, like, yeah, like, when he gets the ball, he, like, does a lot of ISO, and he jacks his threes haven't been falling. It's only been, like, 2. But he just doesn't look good. He doesn't look comfortable yet.
How's Draymond?
I don't know. Draymond's Draymond. I don't really check for him like that. I wait until important games are on, then I'll look at him screaming and all that hollering, hooting and shit.
You seen any Clippers highlights?
Nah, I mean, yeah, Kawhi played one game, 7 points, 3 assists.
Got the enemy. How the enemy look?
He had 6 assists though.
Yeah, word got back. Yeah, I heard that.
You know that's unlike him. If he passing now,
he gonna start getting.
If he start start passing the ball, it's gonna be different.
We're gonna have to have some uncomfortable conversation.
If you start having 6, 7 assists,
I ain't gonna say no more, but we're gonna have some.
You might have me shedding a tear on the pod. All good times come to an end.
I might say some uncomfortable things.
But I mean, he looked good, but he only played like 15 minutes, I think, or 7 minutes.
Okay, before I ask you about the team I care the most about, are there any other preseason impressions? Before I get to them, any more that stick out to you? I saw CJ and Dame, didn't they? While out on the team.
Exactly. They did, but I haven't. I actually want to watch one of their games. So I want to see how Hassan Whiteside fits in there.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, no, I haven't really watched any of their games.
I think that's all the West that I. Any Denver highlights you seen?
Nope.
Okay, enough
Probably
of it.
gonna be the same exact team from last season.
What have you thought about the Lakers so far?
They look dominant. They look amazing. Look phenomenal.
Sing it.
They look.
I've seen highlights. I've seen highlights, and I've shed tears. I've seen highlights. And I've been very. I've seen somebody who I really respect, Jalen Rose, said he's they're his favorite right now. I'm loving what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm. That last minute roster construction came together really well.
Talk to me. You're watching these games. I'm only seeing highlights. So.
Miami from 2011. Not 20. That's when they lost. Like 20. They lost in 2011. 2012. Reminds me of that squad where they had like Mike Miller's, the Ray Allen, people who just knew their role.
Mm-hmm.
But Avery Bradley, Danny Green, who know their role, shoot threes, and can play defense. Then they're tall as hell. You got LeBron. You got AD. You got JaVale McGee. You got Dwight Howard. They're tall.
Tears. How's Dwight look?
He looks good, actually. I mean, he's not forcing anything yet. So, I mean, he looks good. Like, he's in there getting rebounds, getting a couple of blocks. Like, they'll throw someone to block every now and then. But for the most part, like, he's not been featured in the offense. But he's been, like, getting rebounds, running up and down the court. Been doing his job.
Has he looked like their best, well, aside from Davis, has he been their best big, or has McGee looked better?
I think McGee looks better, but just because I think they already know how to play with McGee, and McGee knows how to play in that system. Mm-hmm. So, like, McGee, like, when they get the rebound, McGee's, like, already running down the court. Whereas the White, he's not used to that running, like, getting the rebound and running. He'll get the ball, he'll throw it up to LeBron, and then LeBron's already flipped the court. And the White takes a while to come down and get into the offense, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, the White's used to teams not necessarily playing through him, but, like, getting points off, like, putbacks and things like that now. But he's definitely not going to be at 16 and 12 with him good when they need him to be.
How's Davis looked? The highlights I've seen would make him seem like he's
unstoppable. He's a god on that court right now. I'm not even going to lie. He hurt his finger, though. He has a grade 1 sprain. Yeah. He's very fragile at times.
He is really with these little minor nicks.
Yeah, but he looked like unstoppable.
All right, the biggest concern. How's that man look? I don't know.
That man looked the same. I mean, he looks the same to me.
Give me the concerns first, and then give me the pros and cons that you've seen. I assume defense has been a con.
Yeah, defense. That's it, really. Just age and attrition, deep. That's it. But the offense looks exactly the same. I mean, he hasn't really, like, I haven't seen him dunk yet. Mm-hmm. He's been, like, choosing to lay up more than dunk. Which is fine. I think you don't want all that, like, impact on your knees,
This
but no, besides that, he's been getting to
17.
He's been getting into the rack. He's still been, like, getting around people finishing. So I haven't seen anything yet that, like, is a cause for concern. His free throw shooting is still terrible.
Yeah, all agree. I don't.
The shooting is still.
You got to give us at least 70. I mean,
he would shoot 70 before, and then last season 67, and now I think, like, in the preseason he's at like 63 or 62. He's still becoming Ben Wallace.
This is crazy. He always switching up his.
He switches his routine every single time he goes to the free throw line.
That's gonna be a concern as a team because they got Rondo's not good.
Terrible.
McGee, Dwight. Damn. Danny Green is probably good because he's a shooter, but
Danny Green is good. Avery Bradley's good. Anthony Davis is good.
How was Kuzma?
Hurt. He's not playing. He's out indefinitely.
No, as a free throw shooter, yeah, I saw that. His stress fracture, right?
Yeah, it's like 77%, I think.
Yeah.
I think he just named the terrible free throw shooters on the team.
That's promising, though. What are we? Wow, season's 9 days away. Wow.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. It's crazy. That entire summer, I'm getting updates after updates, and now we're just here.
So it's over.
Wow.
We gotta get League Pass popping because I was on the NBA app and I thought I could just watch any preseason game I wanted to. They were like, "Oh, subscribe to League Pass." I was like, "Nah, I'll wait for the season to start." Like, I'll be like watching all these damn preseason games. I mean, I had my ways to watch them, but.
I mean, of course.
Well, yeah, I'll pay you.
By next week, I'll be done before the season, before tip off.
For Tuesday,
no, we have to do it before Sunday. Next Wednesday. We only need it because all the games on Tuesday are national. But yeah, it'll be done by next week.
Oh yeah, by Tuesday, Wednesday morning, we'll have to put the card number in. You don't need to have it on Tuesday. I have TNT, beloved.
There's always that straggler game. Oh no, yeah, it's only 2 games. Yep. All right.
And I'm sure whatever straggler game it was, we didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
What's the games looking like on Wednesday that aren't nationally televised?
Okay. Chicago at Charlotte. Detroit at Indiana.
No.
Cleveland at Orlando.
No.
Memphis at Miami.
No.
Minnesota at Brooklyn.
Okay, maybe.
Wizards at Dallas.
No.
New York at San Antonio.
Hell no.
OKC at Utah.
Wow. That's it?
And Sacramento at Phoenix.
Wow, they really got that Wednesday off.
Yeah, I would say outside of the 2 national games, which are, I think they'll probably hold your attention, though. It's Boston at Philly at 7:30. That's a must.
That's a national game? That's going to be a good one.
And then following that, Denver at Portland.
I'll fall asleep at halftime, but okay.
Yeah, ditto. I'd say outside of that, well, I guess let me see how Bradley Beal looks. More importantly, I want to see how KP and Luka look. I'm not watching the entire Wizards Dallas.
They gonna cave his head in.
Yeah, and let me see how Chris Paul looks against. And I want to see this new look Utah. All this hype against them. They should destroy.
That's you, Kev.
Huh?
That's you. That's
me.
You. Yeah, you have a Mike Conley head.
No, I've been seeing all this hype, and I just don't believe it. But
I ain't never want to see a Utah game ever. I mean, actually, you know what? I might because that's what you get 4 streams. So
it's just been all this hype.
If we split it, we can have two screens each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, aside of that, Tuesday's good. Tuesday is good. Tuesday is. I'm sorry.
Thursday's
good. Thursday's good. There's one straggler game you don't need. Well, it could be depending on how you feel. Atlanta at Detroit is at 7.
That'd be good enough to start the night off.
Yeah, but the TNT game.
Who they got? TNT.
Milwaukee at Houston. at 8
Ooh,
is gonna be wow. Yeah.
That's gonna be wow. I like they put that at 8 too. That's gonna be great.
And then Clippers at Golden State at 10:30. So much I need to see.
That's actually gonna be more competitive than I think because Paul George is really just Kawhi.
Oh yeah. A Kawhi Steph showdown.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this on work nights?
Who the Lakers that game after Tuesday?
I was just thinking that. They have the 10:30 national game on Friday on ESPN. Utah at Lakers.
That'd be good.
I mean, if they're as good as people say, it's a good test regardless. Let me see how good the Lakers are.
Weekend league pass. It's gonna be easy for me to stay in the house now on the weekend. Shit.
I might have to agree.
Lakers are in Utah on a Friday night.
10:30.
Yeah,
that's a must for me.
Grab a 6-pack, sit on the couch.
A good Dallas at New Orleans is a game before that.
Too.
That's very intriguing. That's a lot of people I want to. Well, 3.
That's a lot of people I want to see.
I want to see.
Zone.
Outside of that, on Friday, I mean, Toronto at Boston, Minnesota at Charlotte.
I don't know why. I think I'm going to that game actually.
Yes, tickets are as low as $7, as you mentioned.
to sit in the 100 section.
Yeah.
$30.
I mean, you do see Karl Anthony Towns, so
that's what I'll be going.
I forgot you do see Karl. So yeah. Knicks and Nets.
It depends on what games I'll be missing while I'm watching that. If there's other games on that night that I'm going to potentially miss it, I'm not going to go.
What is a typical game? 2.5. So during that, the first 2 I mentioned, Wizards at OKC, no. Chicago at Memphis, no. The Dallas at New Orleans starts at 8, but you'll have your phone right. So if you want. And then Phoenix at Denver at 9. And Portland at Sacramento at 10.
I won't be missing anything. I'll be back home by the time the Lakers play.
Yeah.
It's literally a 10-minute walk for me. Humble brag.
Not yet. There's enough here. Especially there's a New Orleans-Houston game on Saturday at 8.
Oh. Is that actually televised or that League Pass?
League Pass. League Pass heads only now.
All right. Who's Sunday? Who's the ABC game? Oh, they're not starting it that early.
Not starting that early. Just all League Pass.
Saturday and Sunday. That's gonna be a good game. New Orleans and Houston. Oh yeah, we League passing it up. So I'm just gonna be in the crib.
Yeah, that's Saturday. Philly at Detroit at 7. Orlando at Atlanta. No. New Orleans at Houston.
That'd be good.
Aside from, depends how you feel about Sacramento. Sac at Utah. Everything else just schemes. Sunday's good, though. Portland at Dallas at 7. Charlotte at Lakers.
I'm gonna be smacked. I might watch that. I'm gonna watch that just to watch LeBron go ham, get his numbers off.
Yeah.
He's gonna be done by the mid-third.
We hope. If he's not, then concern.
Scary Terry. Let's stop it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
We got our NBA app coming soon, so do the real deep dive.
And then what else do we have on this list? Oh, just Durant and the Knicks.
He said they're jokes. He said we're jokes.
He said they're not cool, man.
He never really seriously considered us. Yeah, we're not cool to the current players.
What do you think about that?
I get it. He's right.
Support him, Kev? No, I'm joking. Yeah, he is right. He is right. Like, if I was honestly like, go ahead, no.
No, go ahead.
If I think about it, right, if I didn't grow up in a family that was like diehard Knicks, like my whole family's from New York, and like if I was just like 25 years old and I lived in New York where most people who were our age live in Brooklyn, I'd be a Nets fan too. And you got to think about it from when was that when Jay-Z came into play? Like 2014, 2013, around that time?
Yeah.
That whole Jay-Z affiliation, part ownership, all that stuff, like that sways people.
Yeah.
So sadly, I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so I got nothing else to live for.
But yeah, you're right. He said younger players have not seen the Knicks be successful, and that the perception of the Knicks as a brand is somewhat warped, and it's hard for players to play there. And he's right. Just in our lifetime, the best players that have played: Patrick Ewing, Carmelo, and then what after that? It's like a steep. Those are the two best, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then in between that, you have the Stephon Marburys, the Steve Francis's of the world.
So they made the finals in '99, and then we made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2012, Melo, and then lost to.
Melo never made the Eastern.
No, we didn't. We made the semis. Wow.
Semis. We went to Miami. We did not make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Wow.
You forgot Braun was in the East the whole time?
Yeah. Wow.
He went 8 years straight.
Yeah, he's right. And then Dolan doesn't help, so I can't knock him. He's right. He could have turned things around, but you did. Oh, I forgot. You ain't even want him. He injured goods. Right? Yeah, he's injured goods, right?
I didn't want who?
Mr. Durant.
But no, who? He is.
The man's trash.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said
he tried.
Damaged good. There's a potential for him to be damaged good. That's what I said.
All right, fair enough.
Looking back on it, for what the Nets signed him for, they got a deal.
Mm-hmm.
He only signed for 4 years, 141. And I'm not saying it's a little bit of money, but he could have signed like 5 to 200, whatever that nonsense was he had available to him.
When you see this craziness going around,
got him for that. I would have got him for that too. But the tampering rules where Kevin Durant announced that he signed with the Nets before the Nets knew.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And then everybody was trying to get their story on track about what appealed to him.
Yeah. You see that? It's nonsense.
I mean, that's why they did the tampering rules are what they are now. They had to be one of the teams. You're not even hiding it.
Damn shame.
Mm-hmm.
We got anything else on the docket?
Nothing of importance. We had almost an hour and a half. Nothing to really.
Yeah, I think we hit it all. All right, we hit it all. As always, people, thank you for listening to the podcast. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure you check out coolingoutpod.com. New website, go check that out. Have latest updates for the podcast. Links to all the vids, the audio, all that stuff. Make sure you check us out. Google Play, Stitcher, what else are we on? Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Everywhere that podcasts are available. Every single place that podcasts are available, you can find Cooling Out. What up?
The website?
I just said it.
Oh, my
I'll say it again. You never plug enough. Coolingoutpod.com. Make sure you check that out. Coolingoutpod.com. As always, guys, make sure you rate, share, subscribe. And until next time, this is Cooling Out.
Stay cool. Oh.
Yeah, you want to try that again?
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.